Hi, I'm Dr. Elizabeth Coyne and I'm just going to go through Assessment 2 for 7202 NRS Trimester 1, 2022. So this assessment's worth 30%. Now it's a great assessment piece because it really helps you engage with your clinical area, but it's also quite simple because it is just a spoken piece of research. So what you're going to do is an environmental analysis of your clinical practice area. If you're not working clinically, you might have to use one that you've been experienced with, or if you really feel like it, you could just make one up. But the main thing is make it useful for your own clinical practice and progression as an advanced practice nurse. You need to evaluate your clinical area using a framework. So have a look on the course site. In Module 2, there's a range of frameworks. And think about why you have chosen this framework and what you can look at with it. And then you present your recommendations. So the task instructions are to introduce your topic and practice area, discuss the framework you used for the analysis and why it was suitable, present a summary of your analysis, including legal, social and ethical influences. So if you're looking at maybe overflow patients in your area, the legal aspects of that is that often there are, poor practice. The social, these patients don't have often their nurses that are able to have that constant influence and information for them, and so they're often socially isolated. And the ethical influences, can their doctors visit? So there's a whole range of information, and that was just a simple example. Provide recommendations for practice change. And this aligns with your analysis, but also your current practice. So remember, you're bringing assignment 1 of what was the advanced practice practitioner in your area to what practice change could happen at. And then that will move on to assignment 3, which is where you actually change the practice. You develop a change practice framework out and present how you might produce that in the clinical area. So with your completion of your environmental analysis, identify what is current practice, what is best practice, and recommendations. And task instructions, which seem to have repeated themselves. Thank you. Record, you can record your environmental analysis either onto your slides or, like I'm doing, just with your slides. So choose your way, the presentation framework, have a look at how the VoiceThread presents, but you can either have it as a PowerPoint with embedded information and words, or just do it as a moving the slides and talking. Thank you.